Well, pretty much everybody out there's heard the phrase, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free, right? But have you ever heard that phrase used in the context of your career? Well, Nicole Williams is the author of Girl on Top, and she's got some real girl-to-girl career advice. And trust me, if you've ever been out there on the dating scene, you can definitely relate to her language of love. Oh, gosh, it's so true. Welcome to the show.
It is. Thank you. Thanks.
So your book actually uses typical dating rules, but then you're flipping them and applying them to the careers.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. Because dating, it's all about human nature and building relationships, and that's true in the world of work as well.
Right.
So they seemed like a perfect parallel to me.
Screwing up and learning and from your
yes.
mistakes too.
Exactly.
Now, before we get to some of the tips, I heard that Warner Brothers bought the rights to the book and now they're turning it into a movie. Is that
That's
true?
right.
Congratulations.
Yes, thanks, Sandra. It's so exciting. And yeah.
So he's just not that into you kind of thing?
Kind of thing, exactly. Okay. Actually, that had just sold when I was starting to conceptualize the book. So I almost wrote it with that possibility. Of course, it was a huge dream, but that may be true. And in fact, it's coming true.
See, so I'm excited. If you guys have to read the book, you'll know exactly why I'm so excited.
Yeah,
so let's talk about how examples of how you apply the dating rules to the career advice. The first thing you say is follow your heart. You got to really find a career that you love. Same thing with a guy, right?
Absolutely. It's rule number one. And I grew up with a mom who worked in a paint factory. It literally killed her. It sucked the life out of her. So I really believe in having a career that you really believe in and can, feel passionate about. And just like finding a man, sometimes people, it's love at first sight. It's an instant, this is it forever. And then for others of us, it's, trial and error. And sometimes we're in the wrong job, just like with the wrong man, to learn about what the right job looks like.
Get me out of here.
Yes, exactly.
This one, what does this mean? Treat him mean, keep him keen.
Yeah, this was one of my mom's favorites, actually, because truthfully, at the end of the day, we value what we have to work for. And what someone needs to work for in their career is to be respected. And there's a difference between being liked and respected. And I talk a little bit about, in this chapter, the fact that sometimes you have to make hard decisions, you have to hold people accountable, and sometimes you have to be that mean girl in order to get ahead. And I'm not for a moment, suggesting to be mean just for being mean's sake. But if someone steals your idea, or if someone tries to take you down, you need to be able to stand up for yourself.
Good point. Okay, now we talked earlier about the phrase, why buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
Yes.
You know what that means when it comes to relationships, but what about when it comes to the job, though?
Well, your milk and your career is your talent. And the same way, if you give away this talent and don't expect anything in return, and you are, pricing yourself below market value,
they'll take advantage of it, right?
They'll take advantage of you.
Okay.
It is exactly that. They'll just keep taking that milk for free. They won't buy you. They won't pay you.
And also, don't bash your ex. I like that one.
That's one of my favorite ones, because it's a question that inevitably happens in an interview. What happened in the last job? Right. So really, just like in a relationship, really you speaking poorly about your past employer actually says more about you than it does about them. So I really suggest women keep their mouth shut.
Last but not least, you say play hard to get. There's a career strategy that you have. It's like the law of supply and demand, though, right?
Exactly. And this is one of the most important rules, frankly. It's like you need to be focused on a skill set that is in demand. And, I'm not about being a jack of all trades. Really develop a talent, invest in it, and choose a talent that there's not 100 people who can do this thing, because that's inevitably what gets paid for. So
and you'll end up giving away the milk for free.
Yes,
and Nicole says don't do that.
No, do not do that.
Well, congratulations on the book, too.
Thank you so much.
Gotta keep us posted on that, too.
I will, I promise.
All right, thanks so much, Nicole. And if you guys might be a career woman looking for some great advice climbing the corporate ladder, you'll definitely want to check out Nicole's book. It's fantastic. It's called Girl on Top.